ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Fielded at the 7. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I see the G's head. Watch him do it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Jackson off the play action. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Moving there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Jackson now on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And this gain almost goes all the way for that 1st down. He gets it up to the 26.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Another one forgives. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He rolls to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Man in motion here. On 2nd and 10. Goff. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
14, 180.
Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to it. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. It's a gain of 5. That brings up second down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down. Find the sneak here, Goff. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to get a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Here's a quick throw to the left. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40. Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stops for loss of yardage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Listen. We go tonight. 180.
From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion.
Ric Flair.
Goff now, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibbs scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they...
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. 1st down, here's Lamar. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. And that's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Jackson to the air. This one's to Andrews out right. Takes this down to the 24-yard line. That was Tyleik Williams in on the play.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Ravens with some work to do, trailing in this game. 3rd and just 2 to go. Jackson's going to throw again. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route, and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll run here with Henry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. The throw is caught.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Hey, report! Report! Attention! Hey!
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good, creative quarterback. One that can extend the play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. Stout's all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. A start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Looking for Williams, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball, More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
No, we changed it. Report! Report! Sit down!
Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Stout all set to send this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Drive begins with Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. And he sent a man in motion. Goff on 3rd. Patrick with the catch. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Tiger!
Throwing again, it's gone. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Now you three. Go. 180. Hey, 76. 76. 76.
Again, Goff. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Comes Jack Fox to handle the fourth down punt for the Lions. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Third quarter starts to go up for Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swooning.
Finds his fullback. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during the game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Turning to Henry on third. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down throw for Jackson. Getting out to his left. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, Henry. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Rolling out to his left. To the left and hauled in by Likely. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Lamar now from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late. Now here's Lamar. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. Stout all set to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. A give, left side for Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
14, 20.
They go play action with Goff. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Goff tosses that quickly at the line. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, ball at the 36. Now gone. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Into the red zone. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick six.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, it worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick six.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
We're good. We're 20.
Off trying again here after the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Downfield is fine. Safe ground. It's a 30-yard gain block, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
You know, Kerry, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming out of the pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go. Whirling. Hey, let's go.
Shotgun snap here to go. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Gets this to Bateman. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing their second win of the campaign. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down culture. Try your hand at another run and hope it fares better. Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Now Jackson on third down. Buying some time left. And he let his man too much there, Brock.
numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The lead looks safe, but the Pennels staying down. They're going for this. Jackson's going to go on fourth. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points. Stout all set to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. He doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down, Detroit.
From the gun, gone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that'll bring up second down. Goff back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's Raymond on the return. And he doesn't get very far, just beyond the 5-yard line.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Back to the air, following the pick 6. Short pass brought in. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Goff off the play action. Bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?